Welcome, Cancer, to your end of the month reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight over here. Got a beautiful lunar eclipse. Now we are dealing with that Mercury retrograde coming in on the 22nd. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Very beginning of Mercury retrograde. For Cancer, please. Last message for Cancer coming out is winged messages. Ooh, having some misunderstandings and some clashes. Conflict. Looks like there's a lot of misunderstandings going on right now that could be happening at this time. Disputes, clashes, conflicts, misunderstandings. Straight to the situation, we have views of ego going on. King of Keys, the Buddha prepares. Okay, reflections, reflecting upon the situation of the views of ego. Underneath the King of Keys, we have the loving elements. Not looking so great over there. They didn't like that. And clearing the way for blocks. Okay. So the views of the ego over here is looking like right here, we're talking about some kind of ego clash going on over here was the main reason for what's going to happen. So it looks like whatever this dispute is, whatever this misunderstanding is, that this conflict is about some kind of clash with ego. These issues could be just temporary, meaning they could only last maybe towards the end of the month. They might go into the beginning of the month, but for now it looks like it could have started at mid-month, and now it's really got it's like roots into the end of the month over here. Somebody does not want to let it go, or they just continue to keep disputing, not wanting to let it go. And just be careful and be cautious, because it looks like they just want to continue to kind of fight this through. There is no loving elements within this situation with this person, because it feels like they're very rash about the situation and they're dragging the issue on and on and on. It almost feels like you're trying to reflect over here, trying to, maybe come up with some kind of problem solving scenario as you're reflecting upon the situation at hand. How am I going to solve this problem? But it just feels like they really want to be in control of the situation. Whatever opinion they have is like their opinion and only their opinion, and they're not going to see anything else but what they want. Damn, Daniel. They could even feel like they're lying about the situation. They've dragged this on for so long that it might even be feeling like your misunderstanding is actually now turning into lies, because you keep fabricating the situation. Right? It's almost to the point where this misunderstanding is, it's so unpassionate no matter what. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap, for sure. With the Five of Wands, it's almost like you're trying to compromise within the situation, but how are you going to compromise when they just cannot move past it and they don't want to look at anything that you're saying? It's all about what they're saying. That's where the views of ego come through, because they're only seeing it from one point of view and they do not want to care how you see it. Okay. So with the King of Keys over here, it could be actually working. It could be at work, or it could be that you're dealing with some kind of Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra who is only seeing it their way. It almost feels like they might even be dragging this to work. However it is, but it's very confusing because it feels like they're it almost feels like misleading. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost like they've dragged it on so long, or fabricated the story so much it turned into some kind of lie. And it could be that they're also maybe misleading people. I just feel like they're kind of misleading. I'm feeling misled over here for sure. It's almost like if they came to tell me the story over here, Cancer, they're going to mislead me in what actually happened. It's almost like they're trying to blame it all on you. And there's no reason for any of that because they're not going to take any kind of responsibility within this fighting at all. They're going to say only Cancer did this. Okay, they're causing a tower. Boy, are they causing a tower. They're causing major destruction. It could be even within a friend relationship area. It could be dealing also with a Scorpio who has taken this so out of control that it feels like the issues at hand are just continuous problem after problem. It almost feels to me like it's kind of staged. You know what I'm saying? Like they want a lot of attention out of the situation now. So it's kind of like they're staging more problems to the problem. I don't know who that's for, but it definitely feels that way. It's almost like the more you're trying to solve the problem, the more they kind of make new problems out of the old problem. Meaning it's like I said, it's like weaving a web of lies and fabrications, and they're making it more than it is. And then it's almost like they're staging this to be way more of a problem than it really is with their ego. There's so much chaos and so much confusion with the Buddha that prepares that it's almost like you can't even find a place of solitude within yourself to try to figure out how the hell this got so crazy. Where you felt that there was a healthy connection within this situation, this person has totally turned on you. And that feels kind of like it is. It's kind of like me and the kitty were good friends, and then all of a sudden the cat just scratched me out of nowhere. I don't understand, right? You're supposed to be my baby. I don't know. And then it just went crazy. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could definitely be somebody at work, co-worker, something of this nature. But when I say staged, it's almost like they're staging an event that took place, but then they're adding things to it that never maybe even happened, or making it far more worse than it was. So reflecting upon the situation is the healthiest thing that you can do. There is going to be a judgment call coming in though. So wait for this judgment call as you're reflecting. There is a judgment call coming up, whether it's through your own intuition of what to do or an actual call from someone else. If this call is coming through, it could be from a Capricorn or a Virgo who is going to actually help you focus upon the situation and fix it. Because this is a focusing and working hard on the situation to fix the situation. So they're definitely going to help you fix this situation, or it's your own intuition is going to figure out how to fix it. Okay. Where you don't feel any love from this situation or no happiness from this situation, and it just feels so chaotic. Oh my God, this is so chaotic. The Knight of Swords says that this person, I think for a lot of you, you're dealing with some kind of Libra, Gemini, or maybe a Sagittarius over here. I have a lot more Gemini and Libra than I have anybody. I'm going to leave it there for now, but it doesn't have to be. But what I'm trying to say is, as soon as you try to fix it, or this person comes in to try to fix this for you, however it's going to lead to being fixed and problem solved, as you're working on that focus, they're coming in. They're rushing right at you. And this is probably like, during, I don't know, I'm going to say it could be, about I don't know, next week, I would say. I don't know. It feels like a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. It does. It really does. It feels like they're rushing right back in to cause a conflict again. And someone's like, I got what this is, and I'm going to tell you how it is. And then they're going to say, give you the bird over here. The bird is word, right? And try to tell you no. And they're going to try to run you over. But it does feel like if this is a person that's trying to help you, they're coming to run the person over so that they can explain to them. See, this is swords. They're telling them their truth. They want to say, no, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You can't get involved in me and Cancer's problems. And they're saying, no. I've been paying attention to this situation, and you're way out of control. Mr. or Mrs., right? So clearing the way is just more intuition saying, I have this, I have this. It's for the perfect timing. It feels like other people might be getting their words in finally. But you're having the intuition that this probably will not be fixed by the end. I don't think this is going to be fixed by the end of the month. I don't know what the heck, what happened. Everybody's story is a little bit different, but this is not at this time fixable. This person is so intended on being right within this situation. There's, other people are going to see, they're going to just continue to ignore the situation. They're definitely not going to give up on the situation. They're still going to talk about the situation, and they definitely are manipulating the situation with other people around you. Making you feel bad because they keep spouting this crap, and bringing in more disappointments. It's almost like they just keep fabricating this shit out of it, and they won't let it go. Wow. What the hell? It's almost like you're trying to cut through their bullshit, and it's almost like you have someone on your side. I'm telling you, you have this other person, this earth sign is what it looks like. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like you have this earth sign next to you. And it almost feels like they're trying to now manipulate the earth sign to say, no, Cancer's freaking lying, man. And now they're getting confused about the situation because they already know exactly how it is, but this person is really talk. And they're trying to confuse now the person who's going to help you. No matter what, though, don't worry about that, because it looks like they're going to say no to the dress over here. Yeah, because they're going to now spout I'm telling you, if this is your sister or another coworker or whoever this is, they're going to spout their truth for you. And they're going to say, no, you're full of shit, because I see exactly what's going on between you and Cancer. And now that you've tried to manipulate me to believe the lies, hell no. So see, now they're trying to drag this person in who's there to help you come to the better understanding of the situation. In the end, don't worry about it, my friends. You have the sun over here. So if they can sit over here and, try and do whatever the hell they want to do, lie, thief, and do everything, but you'll end up escaping this situation. You just have to be patient for the situation to start ending. I'm telling you, this other person is going to call them out on their BS. And then this is going to cause a cycle change. Yes, that's what you need, a cycle change with this person. And then you're going to feel like you can fly away and make leap and bounds where you need to be. Look, if you need a new job and this person's really crappy and they're really trying to turn the boss on you or your other coworkers, don't worry about that, because this could be the boss coming in saying you're full of shit. No matter what, you could be getting a new job out of this situation, or even maybe moving into a new location. But however it is, you're getting you're going to get the closure that you need and get what you need out of the situation. It will definitely work in your favor in the end. This person, when it comes to clash of egos, the ego is just the mind. It just means that, maybe I had an opinion and you had an opinion, but you put yourself so high on a pedestal that, you think you know everything. That's for someone for sure, right? And they just think they're gods or goddesses or however it is. That's for somebody. It doesn't have to, be exactly that. But the views that ego is saying, I'm better than you, Cancer. I'm going to say it all snotty and gross like that too, because that's exactly how I see that person. Look at them. They put themselves into this little bubble, right? And made themselves above everybody else. That's so much better. And I don't care what the fight was about. The fight could have been about anything. In the end, here they are, right? Trying to be better than everybody else. And no, none of these people know what they're talking about. Oh, hell no. You don't know. Capricorn don't know. The Aquarius boss, Gemini boss, they don't know. No, you don't know nothing. Only I know everything. Dangerous person, though, because it looks like narcissistic behavior. And that's where I'm leaving that. I'm going to leave that as a narcissistic behavior, because that's exactly what that type of behavior is. It doesn't have to be 100, but definitely some kind of narcissistic behavior to where they're better than everybody else. And as soon as you bring up anything, they want to clash. So, views of clashing. In fact, I'm going to make this video something about ego clashing. because it's going to be where your mind and their mind are not going to come together, and they're going to make themselves look like they're better than everybody. And then when this person comes in to say, no, I see what Cancer's doing and you're so wrong, they're going to come clashing back in and say, don't even say anything like that. You know what the hell you're talking about. You know nothing. And then they're going to sit over here and try to manipulate them into believing that, you know, as they're cutting through for you, trying to help you, this person over here is going to try to manipulate them to make them say, you don't know what you're talking about. And then it's going to make them start to think, but then they're going to come back out and say, no, you're wrong. See, because it's going to get them in their head, they're going to start thinking about the situation. But the more they think they are, you know what I'm saying? They're going to come back and say, you're full of it. You're full of it. See you later, brother. And if this is your boss, they may get fired. Okay? Just saying. Or they may move you to another store, or move them to another store, or however, or you might just end up, depending, this is a general reading, or you may just end up with a better job somewhere else, if that's the scenario. If this is just a family scenario, this could be your mom or somebody, and, you know, they're trying to make family conflict. Take it how it resonates. However it is, you're going to win in the end, because they're not going to do what they think they're getting away with. Because they're definitely going to be seen at the end of the month as kind of a monster, you guys, right? Because how dare you treat everybody like that? Because as soon as they come and try to treat them the same way, they're going to notice exactly what's going on. You can't deny that, because they're going to clearly understand and see, wait a minute, you tried to manipulate me too? Oh, hell no. Because it's not really their clash. It's not really their fight. So their emotions are not the same as your emotions, because you guys are battling together. So the perception is so different. They're seeing it from an outside source. Because think of it this way, you would too. Just think of it that way, right? If you're not caught in the middle of it, your emotions are not in this fight. So you're the out person looking inside. Well, that's what they're doing. So they're going to say, oh, no. You're a manipulator. There's something wrong with you. And, you know, this isn't my war. And now you're trying to make it into my war. Well, because I don't have any true emotions connected to this war, I see right through you. Because that's what outsiders always do. That's why I always tell you guys, try to take yourself out of your own shoes and try to see it try to take yourself as a friend, and then take this person, try to, you know, separate from the emotions of the situation. That way you can see better, because now you're seeing it from an outside source, because people always see other people's problems differently because of the non-emotional connectedness. So they can actually see who the monster is. They can see who's getting hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? It's being the judge and the jury is what that is. And that's how that works, right? Because a jury always sees it different. They're not emotionally connected to this story. So they can say, oh, they're the monster, right? That's how we, when we reflect, make sure you're doing that, because that's a huge part of reflection, is disconnecting yourself and then allowing yourself to see it as a movie, making yourself someone else, right? Then you can find the answers. It's hard. It is hard. But remember, that's what we do as people all the time, and that's what you do with your friends all the time too. Okay? You guys got this. Wow. Wow. And that's really what this is. They're going to come back and cut through the bullshit for you and really give it to this person. That's why this judgment call is so important, because it's actually a blessing. It's just going to take to the end of the month or something to really get there. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like they're watching now. You can see things. They're watching. I really think it's kind of 2 in 1. And it's not that you didn't see it before. It's just that when you're in reflection mode, you can see it so much differently. Okay, let's see what's going on. And remember, cross-watcher, it could be the Cancer that's doing this to you. It doesn't always have to be you. Okay, so take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to block out all other distractions. And that's what I was talking about when you're doing reflection as well, because you really want to get down to the main frames of the situation so that you know, and also help heal too. do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. That's just making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Don't allow this whole situation to, you know, take you away from what's important. You know, especially if it's a love relationship, because boy, you know, the closer the relationships are, the more, you know, of course, the more it hurts, right? So be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. So just be careful on that one. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.